Alright, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Suicide Squad 2016. This is going to be another comic book movie. I love this flick. It's just so bad that it's good. The jokes are lame. Harley Quinn is an ugly white bitch. I couldn't stand her. It's going to be another DC Comics thing. Ben Affleck, aka Batman, shows up. Mostly at the end of the rolling credits, or not really rolling credits, but right before the rolling credits, but during the artwork, main credits, whatever it's called. Yeah, Oceana had to pick up her catheter, so we got to see the real ending, which is kind of lame. Ben Affleck as Batman, but I love this flick. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Like I said, it was just totally nuts. I mean, the flashback scenes are crazy. The Joker is even crazier than the Heath Ledger Joker, I dare say. He's got metal teeth and tattoos and stuff. He just looks creepy to me. He looks creepier than the Heath Ledger Joker, if you can believe that. Yeah, I liked him. I like the Joker character the best in this one. He just, I don't know. He's more of a lunatic in a sense that he doesn't blow up as many things or kill as many people as the Dark Knight, but he just sounds like a crazy person in this one. He comes off more as a crazy person. Especially his love, his passion for Harley Quinn. So I took Oceana to watch it at Daly City movie theater there, off of John Daly and Juniper Serra. I've never actually been to this theater, but they had free parking for once. I guess their ticket thing broke, and they stopped charging for parking, or they stopped looking for parking validation. Hardly anybody parks there anyway. So I don't know. Kind of strange to see what happens to these parking lots over the years. They're like ghost towns. There weren't too many people in the theater, I might add, on a Monday night at 7:40 p.m. So we went out for ramen in Daly City. Finally found a ramen place that doesn't serve pork. I guess she's Muslim and she has an objection to pork or something. So we got our chicken ramen, and I ate the pork. Anyway, kind of got into our first argument about condoms, which is a fight that I've had with every single goddamn wife that I've had. Seriously, my first wife used to take the pill, but then she said it had side effects or some shit. And my first wife got an abortion too. How nice of her to dispatch with my baby. Anyways, enough about abortion and contraception. We had a great time. I think I'm slowly convincing her not to go to Minnesota in November. I guess she wants to be a loner person. She thinks that she has very low self-esteem, and she thinks that she can't she can't handle being a wife and a mother at the same time. You know, adopting 2 more kids and whatnot, because she can't have kids. But she wants kids. It's all very strange to me, all this stuff that's going on in her head. But maybe I can convince her next month. I think I can. I'll keep trying. Anyways, enough about her. We were pretty much holding hands and kissing the whole time throughout the movie. But she wanted to. I think I was distracting her too much. She wanted to watch the movie instead. So that was my fault, but she had a good time. So it was all good. It was worth the $24 or whatever I paid. So getting back to the movie, it's about a bunch of bad guys that are being held in prison by this lady who works for the government, the federal government, I guess, the military. She's kind of a mean lady. I didn't like her too much. She thinks that the ends always justify the means. So she unleashes this witch lady who goes crazy and gets her brother to destroy just about everything. Meanwhile, they got all these other bad guys, or girls, as it were, in the case of Harley Quinn, locked up, put away where they can't harm anybody. So they get released to fight this witch lady, who also happens to be in love with one of the military guys. So there's a little love subplot going on there. Anyways, so the military guy gets the bad guys sprung loose to fight this witch lady. Pretty cool explosions and stuff, cars blowing up, helicopters, you name it. Everything gets destroyed in this movie. It's it's really dark and bleak, I might add. It's a lot like The Dark Knight in that respect, but much better, I think, than The Dark Knight. Just because it's got that inane type humor, and just crazy editing and really far out, kind of almost psychedelic kind of witch stuff, like Psyched by the 4D witch kind of stuff. This movie's just a messy. It's just nuts and it's messy. Let me put it to you that way. My kind of flick for sure. Even Oceana liked it really. She thought it was great. So we have something in common there. Pretty cool chick. My best date by far. Well, I did take my ex-wife, my first wife, on a movie binge. I think we went to like 3 or 4 movies at different theaters. But I think by the 4th movie, I couldn't find the damn movie theater there in the South Bay. But it's a pretty cool Sunday too. Yesterday we watched Journey to the West, which kind of surprised my lover friend there. Was Oceana, because she's kind of impressed. She thought I was like turning Chinese or something. Anyways, that was a cool flick. My son didn't like it though. freaked him out in the beginning with all the pig demon and the water demon. But it was pretty cool that we saw 3 movies in 2 days. Didn't beat the record of my first wife, 3 movies in 1 day, but came close. So yeah, it kind of took her mind off her was it bladder infection, her ovarian disease kind of stuff. She's making a fast recovery, so I was happy to hear that. I took her to the was it SF General Hospital last night. She didn't want me to wait 3 hours, so I just dropped her off there, and she got a pretty promising diagnosis from the doctor there in the emergency room. I guess she's healing really fast, which is good news. That means I get to bone her next month. Anyways, getting back to the movie, I guess the mean lady has a cell phone that somehow keeps the bad guys from trying to escape. Although Harley Quinn does try to escape. In the Joker's plane or helicopter that he hijacked. But then they shoot down the Joker's plane. I didn't understand how the Joker survived or how that mean lady survived. She looked like she was pretty messed up, having her head drained of all these military secrets. Why she had the military secrets is a mystery. But I love the special effects and the cool looking explosions, fires, and stuff. Gunfire. Lots of gunfire. In this one, Will Smith plays the sharpshooter guy. There's a guy that can shoot fire out of his hands. He was pretty cool. The crocodile guy was totally ridiculous. It looked like friggin' Garbage Pail Kids movie. He's got this jive talk thing going on, which wasn't funny, but kind of unintentionally dumb. Just like all the other jokes in this movie. Kind of gave it a charm that I couldn't quite put my finger on. It was like they were trying to make a bad movie, but it turned out to be kind of campy. So there's that. A lot of lame ass jokes, campy jokes. I think Will Smith says something about Nelson Mandela. Don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. It's like, just came out of the blue. Oh, we're going to capture, or we're going to rescue Nelson Mandela. What the hell is that? I mean, it just came out of nowhere. Anyways, cool flick. I definitely, the Joker was the reason to watch this flick. I thought he outperformed Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger, both of them. He just looked really creepy, kind of a thug type guy. With the tattoos and the metal teeth. He looked like a friggin' guy from I forget the guy's name. He looks like a guy from a rap group, like a white rapper guy. like somebody from Trailer Park Boys with green hair. Pretty cool stuff, man. I couldn't get enough of it. Even my date Oceana really liked it a lot. Hopefully, she doesn't move to Minnesota. She likes sparsely populated places like New Zealand or Minnesota, so she doesn't have to deal with people. She's kind of a strange lady, but ironically, I'm the same way. I mean, Saturdays you'll just see me at home watching Netflix, reviewing movies on YouTube, um, which is pretty much one-way interaction, I might add, because hardly anybody ever leaves comments on my videos, uh, which is probably a good thing, because I don't know. I like to keep low profile, which is why you see the costumes and the background stuff. Anyways, I had a great time tonight. Definitely worth watching this flick on the big screen. Check it out. 5 stars, highly recommended. Laters.